It wasn't me, no, I won't trapping by the stove. They begging me, please, now I gotta watch who I keep close. If you really solid, oh, just remain. Nigga gotta be heartless now, so I don't feel no pain.
So the church, man, it's so crazy to even, like, you don't really know where to start, because like growing up, like the church is something that you have to do. Like you have to do, because you're living under somebody else's roof. You are abiding by their rules, and if they say that they're going to church every morning at 6 a.m., 7 a.m., you're going too. You're gonna get up and you're gonna get ready to go. So I didn't really have the choice, like when I was younger, to just, kind of say what I wanted, like, nah, I don't wanna go, or whatever. It was like something I had to go with. And eventually, at first, of course, as a kid, you're like, sometimes they stay too long, or this is too long, or man, I wish I could go home and play the game, or whatever the case may be. It's like church was very important. And my mother like really instilled that in me so much, of how important it was to go to church. West Side Missionary Baptist Church, like this is the church where I literally learned my first song, came all the way through the church, and here we are now. So my mom taught me the first song here. Yes, There Is Hope. That's the name of the song. It was a gospel song. I was 5 years old. And like she said, like ever since then, it stuck with me. It's like something that I can't really like let go. But like the soulfulness is really where I feel like a lot of my music, like I'm able to touch people's like souls a little bit in there. And I'm able to change energies through people in the room, because like I have something inside of me, like, he's watching over me. He's making sure that, of course, again, we get on the wrong paths. We do things and he makes us learn from our mistakes. So if you're learning from your mistakes, you won't go back to those things again. And I just feel like, again, the church, regardless of how long that I've been going, or if I still go, or if I go as often, it's like it's always a part of me. Because I still pray daily. I still talk to him, and I still, I keep that relationship, because I know that he's watching us. Something's, because I could have been, you could have been gone like a couple times, accidents and things that may happen, and it's like, you still here for a reason. I got a purpose, like I have a purpose with the music. So again, like this church really instilled a lot in me. It taught me a lot. It taught me a whole lot. Like all the sisters and brothers in the church that were older, and they directed me, I was just on a good path. That's all I could say. Like I was taught well, I was raised well, like, and that right now, as me being an adult, is a big part of my life. So, I take this as this moment, even being here, and in front of this church, just as, God, I thank you, because this was the start. This was where it changed my life, as a kid, more than I knew. My mom teaching me all those scriptures and going to Sunday school and learning all those scriptures early in the morning. Like, I couldn't understand some days why those things made sense. But it's like now, and the older I got, it was like, things happen to you in life, and you're like, man, that's how that went. Like, that's what they used to talk about. And that's the obstacles and the trials and tribulations that you'll face throughout life. I didn't know it was this hard. So, man, definitely taught me a lot. Definitely taught me a lot. Dial-up was like, you'll hear the little thing going, dee, like it would really be loading for you to get on the internet. Like, as crazy as that may seem, but it's like, bro, that's where we live at. That's where we come from, like no service. And it was cool, because it really made us as kids get out more. Like you would get out and play. We were told to, go outside and play. There's grown folks talking in here, so we would go outside and play. You be into everything. You might be playing with some mud, and it's just fun, like mixing it with water, whatever. I mean, it was just stuff to do. Played kickball, ran races. Like, I think that's why I love running so much. Races, foot races, all type of sports. We just played everything. Baseball, basketball. It was like a family thing. We actually had this park we used to go to downtown. I think it's still called Robbins Park, but everybody pull up there. And it was just like every Sunday, or certain Sundays they would pull up, and I think they just started it back. But every Sunday, pull up and just have tournaments and all of that. So it was dope. I don't know, I love the country life, but I know that me expanding and getting out to the city was what I needed to branch off and meet new people that were into the same thing that I was into. They were going just as hard, you know. And then I learned so much and I went even harder. Like, here we are, Shonna the singer. It's gonna be crazy. Shout out to my management too, Authentic Empire. We got a lot of work to do. We got a lot of work on the way, and I just can't wait to see, you know, all the growth, man. It's amazing bringing y'all with me. That's all I'm saying. Like, I keep saying that because it's so important to have people with you. People with you on the journey, you know? Like, yeah, you may not have seen everything, but that's why you start getting in tune now. Get in tune, man. And I got underrated merch too for sale. Hit me.